Hi, I'm Jen. I'm the mom of 7, mountaineer, and goal getter, hoping to be the first female to climb the 7-second summits. Today, I'm talking about the mental fortitude you need to climb big mountains. And by big mountains, I mean any of our big goals, not just the physical mountains that we have in our life. One of the key things that I find when I am taking on a new pursuit is I need to be real honest on where I'm at. So being able to assess yourself and know that, yeah, this is something I can do, or this is something that's in my realm, or this is something that feels natural. If you're gonna climb a mountain like Everest, it is not a time to be like, maybe, okay. You need to be 100% confident in what you're doing. So this assessing yourself isn't berating yourself, isn't judging yourself, isn't being hard on yourself. It's saying, hey, I wanna do my best. Where am I at right now? What do I need to do to get to where I wanna be? There's always gonna be things we can improve on. It's kind of the fun thing about life. We can always be better. But make sure that you're enjoying the journey of the pursuit and not beating yourself up to get to that destination. Let's talk about the mental game. The mental game is real on anything that we're trying to make happen. There's gonna be moments of quiet. The question is, can you sit in those moments? Or when they show up, are you trying to get out of them as fast as possible because they're so uncomfortable that you need to fill that space? I didn't realize how important the power of stillness and quiet is until I was on a mountain. I was climbing a mountain called Blanc, and I was helping out in the kitchen. You know I'm bored when I'm helping out in the kitchen. But here I am, helping out in the kitchen, and nobody spoke English that was working in the kitchen. So I'm over there rolling out tortilla shells, and I'm pretending, or I'm thinking that everybody in the kitchen that's talking and having fun and all this kind of stuff is saying bad things about me. Like I'm doing it wrong, or I didn't roll that one out flat, or that one ripped, can't be used. And it wasn't till dinner that I realized that because I was helping in the kitchen, the other kitchen staff were actually talking to each other, saying how grateful they were that I was helping. And because I helped, now our whole team got a dessert for dinner because I freed up somebody else's time to be able to do something special for our team. But I didn't know this until later. And so then I sat down and I reflected and I said, wow, during that moment of quiet, that I couldn't understand what was going on in my environment, I wrote an entire story that was 100% not true. And so I've learned that I need to sit in quiet and stillness and see what shows up. So believe me, meditation is hard. I have, my thoughts come in at me all different angles. I actually have found that if I run, or if I walk, or if I'm moving, it's easier. So if you can get silence into your day, 30 seconds, just start with 30 seconds and then work up to a minute and then maybe longer than that. If you can get these silent moments, see what works best for you. Maybe it needs to be moving. Maybe it needs to be laying down. Maybe it's at a stoplight when you're driving your car and then you don't start thinking again until it goes green. I don't know, but share in the comments below if you found ways that help you with stillness and quiet, because I want you to make sure that you're using your mindset for you, not against you, okay? This is the easiest one, but the hardest one. Have fun. Fun is an inside job. It's your responsibility. You can have fun in any environment that you're in. I remember being a young kid having to go to church on Sunday with my family, and at that age, it was not fun. So what my brother and I would do is we'd make up a secret game and count how many red hats were there, or how many people wore pink. That all of a sudden made church fun because it gave us a little inside game that we were playing that nobody else knew that we were playing. So I didn't dread church anymore. So there's ideas, there's things that are going on in your life that you might not enjoy as much on the surface level. That doesn't mean go do it and have a bad time. That's an invitation to be creative. What would make it fun? See if you can gamify something, because life's gonna happen. It's our responsibility to stand up for what makes it enjoyable for ourselves. So I can't talk about mindset without talking about gratitude. Gratitude, I know it's a buzzword nowadays and everybody's using it, but it works. When I have something that I don't want to do, or I have something that just is getting boring or doesn't feel important, I have to remember that there's only so many of them. So I want you to think about how many summers left do you have with your parents? How many spring breaks left do you have with your kids? How many weekends left do you have this year? And if you start looking at it like I only have 5 left or 10 left or 4 left or 20 left, it's a lot easier to be grateful for those moments when you're in them because they're not gonna last forever. Your kids are gonna move out, they're gonna get driver's license, your parents are gonna pass away. This is life, it evolves. Practicing gratitude allows us to show up as our best self and make the most out of our lives. So if you've learned different tips or tricks or things that have worked for you that can switch a bad mood into a good mood or negative talk into positive talk, share below because this is a community and we're here to support each other. Thanks so much.
Just want it for the record, I haven't thrown up in 24 hours. It's the first time in 5 days. Woohoo! We're celebrating the wins.